Good morning, everyone. Breaking news. We're starting with 3 people shot overnight in Nashville. The scene sprawling into several locations.
Yeah, quite a story from overnight. News Channel 5's Sophie Nielsen-Colding has been tracking this all morning long now. Sophie, do police yet know who's responsible? Any suspects?
That's what we're working to find out. Right now, we know that 3 people are in the hospital, 1 in critical condition, 2 stable after being shot here on 8th Avenue South in Nashville. This first scene runs from Division Street all the way down to Gleaves. You can see all of the crime scene tape and the large police presence here. Evidence markers scattered throughout the crime scene. We see number 47 there in the middle of the roadway. So that's a lot of evidence markers. Some possibly are from shells from this shooting that happened. According to police, people were leaving Club Agenda right around the corner where there was some kind of a shootout involving up to 4 cars. We see that one of them, at least one of them here, looks like possibly the airbags may have gone off. There's something blocking that right passenger's window right there. So we know that they may be looking for other people because there were cars at 2 other locations about just maybe 4 minutes away from this first scene, near Merritt Avenue, and then we know that there was a car at that scene. They're just waiting to get that car towed before they can shut down that scene. The third scene that we're working with is where my colleague Blake Rosnowski is. Let's go out to Gray Street and Hagen Street because we know that that was, Blake, one of the locations that these victims may have fled to.
Yeah, Sophie, so that's the confusing part that investigators are kind of trying to piece together. A white Infiniti did show up just behind me here. You can see that officer's car lights lit up, and that's where this white Infiniti has been for a few hours now. I just spoke to some investigators, and they're telling me no shell casings or anything like that. So where Sophie's at is where that main crime took place. They just believe this vehicle was involved in it, and it ended up here, like she said, at Gray Street and Hagen Street. And just about a block down from me, we had photographer Dan Blommel, but I did just see police lights go off. There was another one of those 4 vehicles involved there. A tow truck just showed up to pull that away. So obviously, scene spreading across several miles here, although still pretty close together at this point. We just know that they fled that scene. Whether or not those were the shooters, the victims, or what exactly happened, investigators are all still trying to piece that together. So we'll be out here with the live reports, trying to piece it together for you as well. And as soon as we have updates, we'll be bringing them to you. Live in Wedgwood Avenue, Blake Rosnowski, News Channel 5.